Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Steven from Clutch Pythons, and I wanted to thank you for coming to watch this video. I've got an awesome new snake, actually two new snakes, one from John Jerde and one from Best Dressed Balls. Super excited. Let's get into this. Alright, so my first snake that I'm going to show you today is from Troy at Best Dressed Balls, and this is going to be my breeding male for my pied female next season, and so I'm really excited about this. Let's take a look at him. Alright, so that's my new snake. I haven't named him yet. He is quite literally one of the most beautiful snakes in my collection. And he is a Pinto Pied. So he is a Russo and he's a Pied. Super amazing snake. One thing that I like most about him is he's got this really awesome head pattern. Really quite beautiful, where the white comes up around the head a little bit, and then the head pattern is the face pattern isn't symmetrical. He's got dark on one side, light on the other, but he is just really super duper white. He's sitting at around 700 grams right now. He's ready to breed, but I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off till next season. I do have a female that's ready for him to breed just about, but I'm gonna hold off a little bit, let him get accustomed to his new living quarters. He's got an awesome temperament. He is very high wide, as are most Russo Pieds. He's got one splotch here, another splotch on his head, and in the middle right here. The rest of them is just super duper white, and he's not showing any sign of aggression. So let me go ahead and show you this other girl that I picked up from John Jerde. I'm in Chubbuck, Idaho, and he is in Idaho Falls. And unfortunately, he wasn't there when I went to go pick up the snake. I think he was working or something, but his wife graciously let me pick up the snake from her, and she's not really a snake person, so that says something. So I'll go ahead and show you my next pickup. All right, so this is my new pied female. She is just a pied, she doesn't have anything special in her, but she is super duper high white. For some reason, I really like the high whites. I actually like the really high whites and the really low whites. The middles are fine too, but I tend to gravitate towards the two ends of the spectrum. But she is just super sweet. She's sitting, so she is a 2020 hatchling. She's sitting around, 400 or 500 grams. I haven't weighed her in the last little while, so I'm sure she's gained some weight, but she is awesome. She feeds really well, and super grateful. Big thanks to John for letting me buy this from him. She's a pretty snake, another awesome temperament. So the last thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to show you who the pied that I'm going to pair up my Russo Pied with next year, the female that I have growing up. And she's got an interesting story. She's kind of feisty, so I don't like to handle her too much. But I think she's calmed down as she's aged a little bit. I haven't handled her as much as I should have, but when you have so many snakes, it's hard to give each snake the amount of handling they need to be socially tame. So it's nice when you pick up a female like this one that's already tame and ready to go for some social interaction. So let me go ahead and show you the pied that I'm gonna breed next year. All right, so here she is. I don't even have a name for her, but the story is that the owner that had her originally, she's got a lot of white. She's very high white. The owner that I had her originally, that I bought her originally from, was quite scared of her because she would always just snap. She dislocated her jaw, snapping at the cage as a hatchling, and she just wasn't the best animal. And so I was actually buying another snake from her, and she asked me if I wanted to take her, so I did. I paid 40 bucks for her. What a steal, right? For a female snake, a female pied. So super happy. She's gonna be breeding next year for me. And anyways, so that's what I got here. Okay, so everybody, thanks so much for watching my video. These are my 2 new pickups and my breeding plans for hopefully next year. Obviously, the small little female that I picked up won't be ready to breed for a couple more years, but this guy, he is ready, rip and roaring, ready to go. In fact, I'm almost tempted to throw him into some of my plans just to make some pied females, but I think I'll just pull the reins on that one and use him, let him get accustomed to his new environment and use him ready to go next year. So this has been Steven from Clutch Pythons. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, and until next time, thanks for watching. See you later, guys.